What's going on, Dewey? How you doing, Mr. Brooks? How does tonight find you, my man? You doing good? What's going on, Gus? It's all good, brother. Part of the game, you know what I mean? Part of the game. I know you guys watch my videos. Looks like I'm always rolling. And for the most part, for like the past like 6 weeks, it's been pretty good, man. I really can't complain. So to have a last week was slow due to the hurricane and me being out, and this week is like started off with a zero. So it's been tough. I'm not gonna lie. How's everybody doing though? Hope y'all are having a great day. I mean, life goes on, right? Tomorrow should be a better day. I just had some delicious Thai food, and my dog got to play at the dog park all day. So I mean, life's not too bad. I'm in Arizona, my man. Oh yeah, it's just crazy. Like we're bidding on. There's a lot of stuff out there we've been bidding on, but everyone's trying to get us for like 70, 80 cents, 90 cents. Like going to California for 90 cents. Like yeah, right. $1 is as low as I'll go. And if I can't get that, I'm not moving. And I'm not even in a bad area. How's everybody doing? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. Been sitting for 3 days. Tomorrow's gonna be 4 days, but tomorrow we're gonna get something. So I have a good feeling about tomorrow. They say the fourth time is the charm, but it's the reality of the business. You know, you're not always gonna be moving. You gotta account for those days. You know, you try to plan out ahead of time what you're gonna make this week and this week and this week or the next day. You can't even plan ahead for what you have on that day. Like if you get something in the morning, don't count your chickens until you have that load in the back of your van and you're on the road. Because they can get pulled out from you. So much can happen. Dewey, yeah. I'm from Sarasota. Sarasota was on the north end of the eye wall. Most of Sarasota's okay. A lot of power outages. But it's south of Sarasota, like Venice, Northport. Northport got it really bad. Um, know a lot of people throughout the whole area. So Raju, I hope I'm saying your name right. It took you 100 bids, bro? I don't doubt it. I don't know what's going on right now. You can't, I'm not even trying to figure it out because you try to sit here and figure it out and pinpoint, you rack your brain. Stuck in South Carolina, and that's not a bad state either. 40 got you moving today? What do you mean 40 got you moving? Not, don't say 40 cents. You're lying. That's good for you, David. I almost got one down to El Paso today. Yesterday, I almost got one to Laredo, but they were trying to get me for like 80 cents. I'm not trying to do that stuff anymore, man. We've been bidding like crazy. Could be worse. Could be worse. My AC could not be working. I got my dog with me, so I got so much footage to go through and edit down. I just haven't been feeling it really. Yeah, Billy Bob. I think you're right, man. I think it is gonna get worse here in a little bit, especially after the election. I think they're trying to hold off whatever they can until the election, but right after that, I think it's gonna go downhill. and that's being optimistic. But yeah, I think gas is gonna shoot back up. I think that things are gonna get really bad here. Oh, 40 quotes. Yeah, I mean tomorrow. If I don't get something tomorrow, I might deadhead to a different area. I don't really know yet. It's not the area, it's not the problem. It's just there's something going on right now. Where's everybody at? Thanks for tapping in. Y'all been watching the episodes. What do you guys think? Anything you want to see more of, no more of? If I had $1 for everybody that was asking who dispatched me, I wouldn't have to drive. But they think I'm just on the move all the time. But the reality is, I've been doing good, but the reality is it's not gonna happen every time. Yeah, MG, I noticed that. Billy Bob, Laredo. Man, I hope I get down that way or anyway, really tomorrow. If I do, I'll try to hit you up, man. Hope everyone's staying safe out on those roads. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm about to hit the gym here in a little bit. I just had dinner, so I'm gonna let it sit a little bit. And I know Bubba, he's tired right now, so. Um, no, I never self-dispatch. It's not my van, you know what I mean? It's not my thing to do. David and ATL, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, no, I've seen the diesel go down to 440. I've seen it down to like 416 in some places. But I've also been noticing some places that I've been in, like states lately, that are going up slightly. Because I mean, I go across the whole country like once or twice a week. No, Lopez Smith. I never think about going box truck, man. I like the Sprinter game because like I can go anywhere. I can park anywhere, and I think it's a big part of keeping your mental state is being able to just be a human and not live at rest stops and truck stops, man. And like, I guess you could do a box truck, but still, it's like it's a big mess, man. I just rather not. I think you can make just just enough money. Like for me, I can make enough money right now just being a driver. So I know when I get my own van, it's gonna be GOOD. David, that's unleaded or that's diesel. That's probably unleaded. That's pretty good. No plans for CDL unless I want to get hazmat, but it's a lot of money for just like I'd be working just to pay that off. I don't see a benefit in it right now. I did, but I really don't get many loads at night. Michael Smith, my dispatch, she's on it all day long, and she's on it at nighttime too. But we never really, I can't say never, because it has happened like maybe a handful of times. Loads late at night, usually from airports and stuff like that. Um, but not very often. And I've been napping. I napped. I went to the park. I slept under a tree for like hours, and I'm good. Thanks though, man. I mean, you're right though. You gotta nap when you can. David, trying to get to Nashville. Is that where you live, David? I think we've talked before. I think that's where you're from, right? Yeah, box truck is more regulation. That's just more, yeah, more headache, man. It's just, yeah, you get paid more, but it's more headache. And for me, the Sprinter and like cargo van game is just so effortless. It's so easy. And I guess I'm being lazy in a sense, but not really. Yeah, David, that's pretty good though. It means that diesel's like, low fours, high threes. Insurance too high for hazmat, yeah. And insurance is already high as hell. That's one of the reasons why I don't have my own van yet. I'm still looking for good insurance rates. I don't have a TWIC card. Thinking about getting that. BZ, I would probably go diesel. Um, any creeper stories while parked overnight? No, but there is a story from today where, and this is funny. This is like where I'm talking about everything happens for a reason. Like I know it sucks to sit here and everything, but today I was at a park and Bubba just came in from the dog park. We just got done from outside, and this lady's like driving around in an old Grand Marquis, and she's like swerving. She's saying something to me, but my window's up and everything, and you could tell she just kind of like looks lost. I've seen people with this like dementia, So she stopped and asked me if I know how to get to where she's from, the cross street area, and I looked it up on Google, and I started to tell her, but I could tell she wasn't like taking things in or like understanding, and so I told her I was gonna look it up and then she could follow me, but I actually ended up calling the police and having them come out, and they ended up following her. So it's not like a creeper story, but that happened today, and I felt bad because she drove off initially when I told her how to get there, but she couldn't even get out of the parking lot. Like she kept getting stuck, and I drove out and I drove over to her, and that's when I convinced her like, hey, I'll drive, and you can follow me. But I really called the police and had them come out. But no creeper stories. Nobody really messes with the van. And I wouldn't mess with a van with no windows and stuff like, because you don't know how many people might be inside and stuff like that. Plus, I got Bubba, so I know I kind of went on a little rant right there, but that's just something that happened today. Let's catch up on these comments. Any new songs coming out? Smith Lopez. I mean, yeah, but not anytime soon. Like, I have a lot of stuff that I work on all the time, but I really haven't thought about recording because recording obviously takes money. And right now, I'd really rather take all my money and put it into a van in this business, and then I can start doing the music again. Because that was my downfall every time. I just always invested my own money, even when I didn't have it. So, but I might put some stuff out there just to put it out. We'll see. Just nothing right now. What up, Diogo? How you doing, man? Uh, Alan, you're totally right, man. Everything Apex. And that's why my grandmother is in Ohio, and I'm thinking about using her. I probably shouldn't say this on live, but I'm gonna use her address and use that as like a loophole. Hopefully, if I make that my residence as well, I can use that for insurance. And I think that Ohio might be cheaper. So that's what's up, David. Nashville's a nice town, man. I like Nashville. Yep, Florida insurance does suck. Too many newbies working for nothing. Rainy, you know what? I really don't think that's the case, man. I think that might be the case for some people, but I also think people forget a lot of these loads are partial loads. So when you have a bigger truck like a semi or even box trucks that have extra space, they're going to take that little tiny load for the extra 70 cents for them because that's their gas money. You know what I mean? Like they'll take that if it's along their route and they already have something. A lot of people leave that out. They don't factor that in, that it's not always Sprinter van drivers taking these loads. Like it's people that have extra space, and it's the extra money for them. If you have something that's making $1 or something already, and then you get something for 70 cents and it's along your route, that makes what you're taking for $2 a mile. So a lot of people are hating on people for taking cheap loads, But you guys got to stop with that mind state and blaming other people for why the market is where it's at. The market is where it's at because that's where it's at. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just there's brokers, there's shippers, there's so many people's hands that things touch before it gets to us drivers. And we're complaining when we're using load boards. Like, you can't complain when you're using load boards when load boards are like the bottom of the barrel that carriers hand down. So like, people got to stop complaining, bro. I'm so tired of the complaint. I'm a driver, and I'm the one that should be complaining more than anybody because I make the least out of anybody. But I'm never like, what's the point? People got to hustle harder. I'm sorry, I'm going on my little rants, bro, but people always want to like complain about other people and what they're doing. You don't ever see any like a restaurant complaining about the restaurant next door. Like, don't worry about what other people are doing. Like, make your money. We talking about insurance down here? I see you guys. I got quoted, no lie. I got quoted anywhere between 20,000 a year and 40,000 a year, which makes no sense because it's under Progressive, which is the same company that I'm under now with the company that I'm with, and they pay 14,000 with me on it. Yes, sir. Find out where you fit in and do your best. Exactly, man. Just do your best. Yes, sir, Ron. That's what's up, Smith Lopez. That's where I've done that already. I've been building my business credit, trying to get things and my own credit too. Exactly, man. It's such a generic question. Everyone always asks, what's the best van or what's the best insurance company? What am I gonna pay? Like, how much am I gonna make? It's all dependent on the person and where they're from and their credit and their driving history and where they're from. Like, there's so much to it. There's not one answer. Alan, you pay an amazing rate, bro. I'm down to go to 14,000 a year. That's what I'm down to do. If I got to do 20,000 for the first year, I'll do it just to get rolling. But and that's kind of what I'm planning to do, honestly. I know I'm gonna take a hit. How's my credit? My credit right now is a 624, but it's getting better. It went up 184 points this year because I've been working on it while I've been driving and stuff like that. So that's what I've been working on. That my credit and my business credit. Yeah, it's amazing for insurance in Ohio. How's everybody doing? I see 24 people in here. That's what's up. I've been here for 3 days. I dropped off Monday morning to finish off my week from last week, and then just haven't had anything. We've been bidding on stuff every day, and we're not going any lower than I probably do like 95 cents. But no one's even trying to get anything for that right now. Yeah, Smith Lopez, I think you're right. That's what's up, Alan. I think I'm trying to go home, but now that I've had these 3 days off, and I had 3 days off last week due to the hurricane, like, I don't really want to take a week off now. I'd rather just keep rolling, and I'm gonna take a cruise. I think that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm in Arizona. Get a van. Do you got a van load during this, Dewey? You did? That's what's up. I'm in Phoenix. Hope everyone's doing good today. Bubba Joe is sleeping over here. He's been at the dog park all day long, this guy. Say what's up, Bub. Say hello to the people. Guy drinks water like a camel. What is his mix? His mix is, well, I think it's border collie, pit, and then like he has features of like Akita, and in the sunlight his fur actually turns like a red, like a fox, and he's got kind of I don't know like what kind of pattern he has, but it's pretty. He's just a crazy mix, definite mutt. He's a good dog though. That's what counts. Husky, uh, I don't know. I thought Husky Corgi when he was a puppy because his short legs and he was fluffy, but I don't know if he's a Husky. Maybe. I don't know. I ask him all the time. He never tells me. Do they? Yeah, I didn't know that. You could be right. What is going on? Got a lot of footage to go ahead and edit down for you guys, but I just kind of been chilling, just hanging, waiting for a load to happen. Yeah, you know what? And I don't think I'm in a bad spot, MG. I don't think it's that. I just think this is the way the cookie's crumbling for me this week, and and it's all good. You know what I mean? Dewey, what did I do before I started driving? I started walking. I'm just kidding. Nah, did a lot of things, man. I ran like a pizzeria. I did door-to-door sales, selling Kirby vacuums. But like, what I did like right before this was carpentry. I was doing carpentry, and I was actually enjoying it for a little bit. Before that, I had an R&B, hip hop, and soul band. We were performing like Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and like a lot of cool places around like my hometown and stuff. So we were doing pretty good, and then COVID hit, and then started doing this. Now there's definitely freight here, just not a lot, and no one's trying to go for what we're bidding. If you ask people like Axel Live, we bid really low, but we're still not getting anything right now, even though we're bidding low. 30 people. This is the most I had in the live. This is dope. I'm not even doing anything interesting. Feel bad. I kind of like baited y'all, but not really. I have been sitting for 3 days. I'm just sitting here in Phoenix. I don't even want to talk about it, Alan. I don't even know why I brought it up, bro. I'm sorry, but I feel you. When do I plan to buy my own van, Scott? As soon as I get home, really. But I don't know when I'm trying to go home. Uh, I'm ready. I mean, I've seen that vans are definitely in a good price range, but I'm in no hurry. I'm ready, but I'm in no hurry. How do you tip in chat? I don't think I have that option yet, man. Smith Lopez, I don't think I have that option. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You don't gotta tip me nothing. Maybe one day I'll do that, but I don't feel like I'm saying anything of value. I'm a driver, you know what I mean? Like people like want to have consultation calls with me and stuff, but I'm just a driver. I guess I do have good information, but yeah, no, I've seen Smith Lopez. I've seen some vans. They're old Amazon vans in Florida. You can tell they're the Amazon vans because they're blue. They got the shelves in the back and stuff. But you can find those. They have like 2019s and 2020s with like 30,000 miles for like 48, 49, low 50. That's not bad. I'm in the rush. They are going lower. Yeah, Gus, you're right. Just wait. you can save a few thousand, that's insurance money. What's up, my honest opinion? How you doing? Is DAT a good expediter load board? I don't think so. I haven't heard anything good about like sprinter vans or cargo van loads. They are on there, but I haven't heard like any tremendous success off of DAT. Oh yeah, I think they're definitely going lower. I think they're gonna go maybe 10% lower. I'm gonna check out New Mexico, Lopez. Thank you. Yeah, that's why I thought MG DAT is no good. Thanks, Alan. Dewey, why would they? Why would Amazon get rid of their Sprinter vans with 30,000 miles? Because they have a contract with Rivian now, and they're getting rid of a lot of vans to make way for the new vans. So they're getting rid of a lot of vans actually. A huge. You'll start noticing if you haven't already, a lot of blue vans out there, and you'll know when you test drive them because they have a limiter. They can only go 65 miles an hour. So those are usually typically Amazon van. Thank you, my honest opinion. I will, bro. Thank you. Smith Lopez, amen to that. Yes, sir. I think so too. Do they have gas Mercedes Sprinter vans? Yes, they do. They have gas and diesel. I've heard good things about both. The Rivian van is amazing, but it only goes so far. The range, I think, is 250 miles, maybe 300 at the most. And it takes, a few hours to charge. So it's not like a Sprinter van, like expediting material. I think you need to have at least 500 miles of range for a, electric vehicle right now, at least. Mr. Butterfield, thank you, man. I hope you're doing good too, man. You guys are awesome. Seriously, I never, I can't say I never thought people would tune in like this because obviously I started this with the intentions to grow the channel, but it's pretty dope how fast it has grown and how you guys show up all the time. Thank you very much. Uh, no, we didn't get rid of the DEF. We still put DEF in here all the time, and I've heard of people getting rid of their DEF system, but we haven't done that. I mean, hasn't given us any problems yet. Knock on Bubba Joe. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, they're just in the city. They don't have very much range. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. It does help me out big time. If you guys could go under my videos and comment, just to help boost me up in the algorithm. I know it sounds corny, but I'm very close to getting monetized, and it does. If I can make another stream of income, why not? Like that's what I'm trying to do right now. Jonathan Lopez, thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I will keep up the good content if you guys keep supporting. And do I recommend any good load boards? What we use mainly is Selectus. That's the main one that we use. Thank you, Dewey. I appreciate it, man. I try my best, my dude. I appreciate you guys always watching. Some days, I feel like not doing these videos and stuff, but every time I feel that, you guys end up saying something or doing something to support me, and it picks me up, motivates me. So thank you. Select this, I think, is 600 a month. I think something like that. And people are like, "Is it worth it?" Like, what do you mean, $600, bro? If you don't plan on making $600 in a month, you need to not get in this business. I did yesterday. I had some tacos. Yes, yes, sir. A lot of taco trucks, but I'm tacoed out. I had like 6 tacos because you know those street tacos are smaller, delicious. Carne asada and all that good stuff. Yeah, maybe 500. I think you're right. Yeah, the alternator went out on us, Scott. But I mean, the van has 280,000 miles, and stuff like that's gonna happen. Like we've replaced, other than like oil changes and stuff, the things we replaced are like control arms, tire rods, um, and the alternator, battery. I mean, that's like stuff you're gonna be doing anyways. But yeah, that happened in the last video. That last video was actually a really good video. So if you guys haven't watched it, it's 30 minutes and a lot of stuff happens in there. It's pretty wild how the videos are coming together. Like uh, every video has like different characters, and the people that work at these shipping yards and receivers are unique, man. I love it. Is it true you need 5 vans to join Selectus? I've heard that. I've also heard otherwise. I think that the people I work for actually are on somebody else's account, but shh. But yeah, Diogo, I think they do have options for 1 van too. I think Smith Lopez. What's my average speed? Honestly, I'm 70 miles an hour. I think 65 is the sweet spot, but I do 70. I get about 400 miles on a tank. I really get like 450, but I never let it go that low. Really, that much? Yeah, you can do it with 1 vehicle. Cool. Thank you for confirming that, Young. I appreciate that. I noticed you've been to Cali a couple times. Is there a lot of work out there? Um, I've been out to Cali a lot the past few weeks. You're right, but I don't advise it. Every time we do it, I always ask to bid like 10 to 20 cents higher, just to get out there because I know gas is gonna be $6, $7 like crazy. But you know you can make it anywhere, man. You just gotta hustle and find your way. Make your connections with the shippers and receivers, and try to do it on your own. Best of luck to you, my honest opinion, bro. Me too, man. I'm trying to get my ducks in a row and do the same thing, dude. That's what y'all are watching me do. Rooted success, 1700 insurance for my Sprinter in Florida. I'm kind of nervous. Box trucks were too expensive. Do I know any good dispatch? 1700 a month for insurance is high, but that's probably the highest I would go. I mean, that's what is that a year? That's high. That's like that's over 20,000. Yeah, I'm trying to go as high as I'm trying to go is 20,000 a year. You want to make money too, you know. This e-benefit services. I do not own the van. The owner of the vehicle does have commercial insurance. I think it's a 100,000, $1 million policy. Um, but yeah, that's what they have. They pay 14,000 a year. They got a pretty good rate. Oh wow, that's good to know. Thank you, Young. I appreciate it. That's good information, guys. I don't know if you saw that. He said that Selectus is waiving the startup fee for a limited time. So he also said you only need 1 van. So you guys that are having questions, that's the man to talk to. That's good information. Beezy, I've seen those too. I don't want to do a box truck, man. You can't park in some place. I just don't want to do it. Young AK, you pay that for insurance a month? That's pretty good. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. We're at 41 viewers. That's pretty dope. Never had this happen before. Thank you guys. When I get my own van, Smith Lopez, I will stay with the dispatch people I have right now just because they've been so dope with me. And honestly, when these people hired me, this is what convinced me to do this, guys. When I went to go to the interview, the owner of the business, it's a small company, guys, so don't ask to like get hired on and stuff. I've already actually hooked up as many people as we can. I got 3 drivers hooked up. Shout out to all those guys. But when I went to the hiring process, the owner of the company said, "Listen, man, work hard, save your money, buy your own van, and you don't have to work for me or anybody else ever again." And I've never worked for anybody that try to tell me how to not work for them anymore. Usually people try to keep you under their thumb, you know what I mean? So, to answer your question on will I stay with them whenever I get my own van is yeah, I will, just because the respect they've shown me, and they've been nothing but honest with me. I always see the emails of what they're bidding, and they always show me the rate con, like send me the rate cons and all that. So my honest opinion, yeah, yeah, man, you just gotta grind anywhere you are, bro. It's just the name of the game. Can I fit 4 pallets in my van, Smith Lopez? I can. It just depends on the size. Like I don't think I can fit 4 48s. 48, so 50. I'd be cutting it close. I'm 170 extended, so it's like 100 and I think like 89 inches or something like that. But I could fit 4 like 30, 38-inch pallets. Good questions, everybody. Have I ever had a low where I couldn't sleep in my bed? Yeah, plenty of times. And honestly, I sleep on Bubba's bed, to be honest with you guys. So he has to deal with me being right next to him, and I make it work. People always ask me if I get hotel rooms, but when you're doing expediting and you only got 4 hours of sleep, there's really no point in getting a hotel room and all that. Like, I can sleep just fine for me. Other people might have to, but I don't. Can y'all hear me okay? Do I sound clear? Just want to make sure everything sounds good. South Carolina, yeah, I think one of the factors is the amount of people that live in the state. You know, increases the liability, more people around you, more cars, more percentage rate of you hitting somebody else. You know, increases your chances. Bobby, what are other fleet owners? I don't know fleet owners, but I know like carriers like V3, Barrett. Um, you just go on like Indeed and just search non-CDL cargo van driver, sprinter van driver, over the road driver, um, and you'll find different companies. A little dark, yeah. I can. How's that? Woo! If you guys want me to turn the light back off, I can do that too, because I know the face is kind of scary, and it's not Halloween yet. So, do I do anything on the side for money while I wait for a load? I was playing blackjack yesterday, but it didn't turn out too well for me. Um, nah, I don't. Not really. No. I just don't think it'd be worth it, man, with gas and stopping and all that stuff. You know. My honest opinion. Thank you, man. I definitely will, and I'll give Bubba Joe a high five. He does the pause. I'll give him a paw for you. Just look at this guy. Hold on. He's snoring right now. This guy. Oh, oh, there he is. This guy is a trooper. He's got a dirty face. He was playing with dogs out there. This one dog kept dunking his head in the water and getting all the other dogs dirty. But that's my guy right there. Let's see where we're at in the chat. Bump, 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 bump. Good luck, Bobby. Good luck, Bobby, Mr. Fry. Only been on for a few minutes. Where am I at, Jimmy? I'm in Arizona, Phoenix. Do I get paid after each job, or I get paid once a week, every Friday? Alan, I do have an auxiliary heater. I also have a portable AC too. It does pretty well, but could do better. But yeah, the heater, they've had that in here since we had the van. I think it came with the van. Dewey, I hear you, bro. I'm gonna get a lot of merch going soon, man. That's the next step. Trying to get the merch going. Definitely the Bubba Joe merch is obviously gonna sell out way better than anything with my face on it. Dewey, I'm gonna make you. You gotta buy the first Bubba Joe hat. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel for him called On the Go with Bubba Joe, where he like rates different dog parks and dog friendly establishments and stuff. So it's just a lot of work building these YouTube channels, yo. It's crazy. Uh, do dispatch deal with them or me? For me, Beezy, I don't ever deal with deal with like brokers. Like my dispatch, they hit me up, but they know where I'm at. They don't really hit me up unless they have to. I mean, if you want to, you can have them contact the driver, but that's so annoying. I don't know. It's not. That wouldn't be. That would kind of make it less worth it for me to be a driver, because all that is a pain in the ass. And if dispatch is making money for booking your load, I think that just has to go with it. But Alan might have a different take. Thanks, Dewey. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up. Not for me. Do it for Bubba Joe. Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. That's I talked to the fleet owner, but that's my dispatch, and uh, so yeah. Yep, that's what I do. You're a fleet owner, Alan, right? Yeah. So yep. BR? No, I'm not in a bad freight location. Just luck of the Irish, and I'm not Irish, so I don't know why I said that, but it's just the way the cookies crumbled for me this week. It just hasn't been falling in my direction. I've been very blessed the past few weeks, so. Alan, what do you think? You think Arizona's a bad freight area? I don't. I mean, Phoenix. I don't think so. Might not be the best, but I don't think it's the worst. MG, yeah. I think you're about right. How's everybody doing? You guys enjoying the videos? You guys liking everything I'm putting out there? Any questions you guys have? I am just a driver. I don't own the van. Um, yeah, just chilling right now. About to go try to find a Planet Fitness. Well, I know where it is, right down the road. Do we do Amazon Relay? Nah, never that. Is it? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess I will. I mean, tomorrow, if I don't get anything, I'm gonna deadhead somewhere. I just don't know where yet, and didn't. I don't know. I'm hoping I don't have to. Thank you, BR. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate people like you tuning in. You people. Um, Nogales. Yeah, that's they were talking about that today. I think it's like an hour and a half away from where I am. Beezy, what's the most weight I feel comfortable driving with? 3,000 pounds. That's heavy, but it's not like as heavy as I'd like to go. I really don't go there often. Maybe 10% of the time. Can you feel it when you drive? Yeah, you can feel it. Especially if it's not put in there correctly and it's not over the wheel wells correctly. I learned that from Alan, watching his videos. You always want to ask him to push it as far forward as possible, and yeah, make sure it's evenly displaced over the wheel well. Have I tried Paisano pizza in Florida? Where in Florida? Because it sounds very familiar. Yeah, I mean, it just happens, you know. The reality is it just happens sometimes, Alan, right? I mean, you can sit there and you can try to figure out what it is, but by the time you do that, you got another load, so time to suck it up and get on the road. Planet Fitness bathroom ratings in different cities. Yeah, I guess. I guess I could do like a little segment, but for the most part, they're pretty clean. Yeah, you have some that aren't, but I always wear my shower slippers, and I'm always good. But who knows? You might start seeing me rate these bathrooms. Alan, yeah, you're right. It's like driving a totally different van. BR, do I like expediting? I do like expediting. I do. I mean, when you talk about a job, you know what I mean? Like finding something you can find yourself enjoy doing. Like this is something I enjoy doing. It has its downsides, like anything, you know. But the fact that I have my dog with me and stuff like that makes the job a lot easier and tolerable. But I do like it. I definitely wouldn't drive like I drive if I didn't like it. Diogo, no, I haven't tried Anytime Fitness. I've just stuck with Planet Fitness because I just like it. They got massage chairs and stuff, and you know, it's pretty dope. I never really have any problems. Dewey, I mean, I don't think so. Honestly, they don't have. I don't see many people sleeping outside of them. I don't. You know, sometimes you do, but never like 3 or 4 vans for me. I never see it like that. Do I listen to music while I drive or audiobooks? I listen to music. I listen to a lot of instrumentals and I listen to a lot of podcasts, financial stuff. Sometimes I drive to nothing. Sumo Springs, yeah, I've heard that. Beasley, man, you're just like firing off, man. Good questions, bro. How often do you drive a cruise control? What? Eagle Express doesn't have cruise control in his Mercedes Sprinter? I gotta talk to him. I gotta talk to him. I use it all the time. I wish mine had the one that keeps you in the lane, because that'd be very dope. That's kind of what I'm looking for too. I'm waiting for the Sprinter that has like the GPS and everything for my price range. Because I'm gonna be in here all the time, man. I want something that I like. Gotta have cruise. Exactly. Scott, nah, no Howard Stern, buddy. Nobody in particular, really. You know, like I switch around. Um, but mostly instrumentals and hip hop music. Yeah, Smith Lopez, lane assist. 38 people in here, man. Thanks for everybody hitting that like button and everyone that's subscribed so far. You guys are very dope. I appreciate it. I know I'm not that interesting tonight. I don't have much going on, but this is reality. Reality for drivers. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the truth. You guys see my videos and think I'm always moving, which for the most part I do. 80, 90% of the time I'm moving, but you get these days where it just happens like this. Dude, he said he doesn't have. Everybody has power steering, bro. I think he's pulling your leg with that one. You gotta talk to Andre and be like, Andre, are you pulling my leg? But if he doesn't have cruise, that's possible. But makes it a lot easier. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna get off of here soon, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Smith Lopez, the van I drive is a 2020. It's got 20. It's got 280,000 miles, which 200 of that I've put on this van, and that's probably in 16 months, 17 months. Speeding tickets, one speeding ticket, Scott. One speeding ticket. I got pulled over twice and got a ticket once. I fought it in court and I got it reduced to a non-moving. It was in North Carolina. BR, is it easy to make 1,500 a week? As a driver, it's not easy. You're gonna put in about 50 hours, 60 hours. I'm talking about net, like clearing 1,500 bucks. You're gonna have to do about 50, 60, 70 hours of driving to make 1,500 net. Last week I did 2,900 bucks, and I probably cleared. I probably spent 1,100 in gas, so 2,900 minus 1,100 is what, 1,900. So yeah, I mean that's what I did. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's why I'm still doing it. That's why I'm still doing it. But you have those good weeks. With that said, you have those good weeks where you're getting, your 15, 1,900. But then you have a week like this week where I'm gonna make, like right now, I've made nothing this week. You know what I mean? The people that own the van actually called me today because this is the first time I've sat this many days without like an actual reason. And they actually called me today and told me they're still gonna pay me a certain amount for this week, which is very dope because I don't think a lot of people do that, and that's another reason why I love these people because they don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like it's known that if you don't move, it's not on. It's just the game. It's just how it is. My honest opinion, no, the van's not mine, man. If you look at all my videos, at the end of my videos where I break down how much I make, I always put 35% or 30% for the van owner. And that's their split. Right now we're doing a 65-35 split. Thank you, Smith Lopez. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy your night too. Yeah, no, they make the payments for the van. I think this van is financed. They got two vans. I think they financed them both. As an owner operator, can you make 3K net? Yeah, you can do that. Do I ever set off the lunk alarm at Planet Fitness when I'm getting swole? No, I've never done that. I've seen it go off though one time, but no, I don't lift that heavy, bro. Yeah, if I'm in the mood for pizza, I'm really not. I mean, I haven't had pizza in a while, bro. I'm trying to eat pretty lean because out here, you start eating that bread and that dough, it'll get to you. Based out of the East Coast. Dispatch, they get 14%. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. If you're just tuning in, I'm here in Arizona. Been sitting here for 3 days. You spent 5 days in Sacramento with no loads? Man, that's tough. Yeah, that happens, bro. I mean, that's what people don't account for. I think it's gonna be because you have good weeks. They think it's always gonna be that, but nope. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Y'all stay blessed. I was on here for 57 minutes. Wow. I'm trying to get my I think I have 300 more hours, or yeah, 300 more hours to go till I can get monetized. So hopefully this helps out. If not, hope y'all keep watching the videos. Please, after you watch this, go on to my videos. There's 32 of you on here right now. Please go on my videos, at least one, and just comment. Just say anything. Say the sky is blue. Brandon, you're bald. We love Bubba Joe. Anything. Just go ahead and comment and help me out because it boosts my videos up in the algorithm. So do that for me. I appreciate you guys. I'll keep hitting you with content. Y'all have a great night. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alan, you're the man. Yep. Y'all stay blessed. Hopefully tomorrow I have some good news for y'all.